TKO has now moved WrestleMania 42 from New Orleans to Las Vegas again, and I am disgusted. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke back with another video today. Y'all, let's just talk about it. TKO is actively ruining the WWE. With new reports coming out now that WrestleMania 42 will not take place in New Orleans. I just gotta say this, y'all. For all the fans, myself included, that were looking forward to going to New Orleans for WrestleMania 42, I am let down and I'm bummed out. That would have been an easy, smooth trip for so many people. New Orleans is a party city. It would have been smooth, bro. Literally, the fact that they have made this announcement that they are going to New Orleans and then they now have turned and now potentially may do it again in Vegas. That's disgusting. Now, the thing that really pisses me off is this, right? It'd be one thing if it was still perspective. They had made this huge announcement from The Rock, came out with goddamn Lil Wayne music in New Orleans, right? People already done bought their tickets, booked flights. Other wrestling venues and organizations started trying to get hosting spaces, event spaces, all of that because they made that announcement. But now they turn. Imagine the NFL sitting there saying we're gonna host the Super Bowl in this city, and then a couple months later we're gonna change the city just because, you know, whatever reason. Now, the reasoning, obviously, I think to me, is site fees. All the reports say that Vegas was willing to offer $5 million in site fees to the damn WWE before they ever even stepped foot in the city. Which, I mean, hey, get your money, bro, but you already know what New Orleans was going to offer before you even made it official. To then turncoat, bro, that's weird to me. And it seems like WWE gets some type of $4.2 million tax break in Vegas, so that's about $9.2 million WWE gets just from being in Vegas. Cool, that's fine. But bro, you don't make that announcement. To make matters worse, though, not only was the WrestleMania 41 bad because the main event was horrible, even if you want to blame the city, the crowd sucked ass. The crowd was trash. It was garbage, bro. Literally, West Coast WrestleManias is too light outside also. It was daytime for the majority of the show, so it looked weird. It didn't look like a WrestleMania with the great lighting. The crowd sucked. I gotta go back to the crowd sucked most of the show. They didn't care half the WrestleMania. Most people online were saying it didn't feel like a WrestleMania. It just feels like a basic PLE. It feels like Saturday night main event. Backlash. Like it's nothing huge about this show that we're watching. The talent tried to go out there and cook their asses off, but bro, the crowd didn't care at all. Like, put the WrestleMania in a city that actually is gonna show up for the wrestlers and for the viewing public, bro. A lot of the times, these matches are made or broke with the crowd interactions. They could be having a great match, but if the crowd doesn't react to nothing, it doesn't feel right. The match won't hit the same. So this is just ridiculous to me, man. According to the reports now, the decision was made partially because this year's WrestleMania made so much money overall in Las Vegas from all sources that they could not make it that level. They couldn't make that level of money in New Orleans. That's what they're saying. They make so much money in Vegas, they can't make it in New Orleans. Okay, and you knew that. Why announce it though? You knew you couldn't make that much money. Anyway, continuing on with the article, says the others that the company loved having it in Las Vegas because key TKO executive lived there and Nick Khan grew up there. The plan is now to run WrestleMania on a regular basis in the city, not necessarily every year, but frequently. The idea is that the city wants to have a major destination sports event every year. By definition, they're looking at the Super Bowl, Final Four, College Football National Championship Final, and WrestleMania. So we'd be looking for Mania any year they don't have one of these other three events. Bro, come on, fam. Dave Meltzer confirmed that WWE has reserved Allegiant Stadium for Saturday, April 18th and 19th of 2026. Wow. The show was originally going to be held 1 week before that, April 11th and 12th in New Orleans, but they moved it back a week. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I just don't understand this, y'all. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is crazy. Literally, the article goes on to say, the others that the Las Vegas Convention Center, which hosted fan gatherings, is open for that weekend, but does not have the same amount of space as it had for WWE last month. The other event that has part of the convention is booked also is unwilling to move. The above paragraph talked about it's a concert during that time. So WWE is just effing all this up, bro. You don't do this to your fan base, man. You do not do this to your fan base, bro. How do you move the event, dog? It doesn't make any sense to me. Look, y'all, we're gonna do a whole nother video about TKO. I got a lot to say about TKO and their greedy practices, the price gouging, the booking. Everything is getting cooked under them, and we need to have a real discussion about this, man. So let me know what y'all think of the video. What do y'all think about WrestleMania 42 being moved? It's disgusting. It's horrible. TKO, you got it. TKO is ruining this company. We got to do a whole video about TKO, bro. I thank y'all again. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Shalom. Salute.